Okay, so let's continue the same one. So we were discussing, the types of scaffolding, right? So graphic, what I can say, graphic means nothing when I have given, number of attributes in a graphical manner to the children in the classroom. And I've just given, that attribute to the children and I just explore what is going on in these, pictures. Very simple. So here the children are understanding, okay, maybe it's your SST period or it's your maths period. So they are understanding, okay, ma'am has given me the data of population, or maybe two states, or maybe it is like, two capitals. And then the children are joining them. And all together they come to know that they are talking about any particular country, or they are talking about any particular city. That depends what kind of a graphical, pictures, whatever scaffolding you have given to the children in your classroom. So very simple. It is meant for everyone. It is meant for all the grades. Use such approaches in the classroom, making the learning interesting and something new going on in the classroom, making the child excited also what is to be done in the class today. Okay, now this is the scaffolding language. Scaffolding language means related to the scaffolding skills only, or the strategies which you are using in the classroom. If I say I'm doing group work, that is my scaffolding going in the classroom. Very simple. I'm doing the group work, right? I'm doing collaborative learning in the classroom. I've just given the flashcards to the children and let them explore what they are doing, and let's talk to them what they are understanding. That is what the group work, that is the language of scaffolding. If I say pictures, I've given the picture cards to the student, they are arranging them. Maybe I've given tall and short, maybe I've given big and small, maybe I've given, union territories, capital states, etc. So they are arranging accordingly. That depends upon the kind of a session you are taking, right? Kind of a grade you are taking. Now again, graph, I've already told you. For graph as well, if I'm saying it is a graph of cereals grown in a particular state, then pulses grown in a particular state, city, whatever, and then I'm taking the graph and I'm understanding, okay, this is going to be like that. Very simple. Sentence starters, very interesting. If I say sentence starter, it means it is my job to make my session warm up with certain, what you can say, taglines, that okay, now you have to guess what am I going to introduce today in the classroom. So these are called the sentence starters. This is again the scaffolding language. I entered into the classroom with number of picture cards in my hand and a number of tools, and then I am saying, okay, do you understand what is this? Can you make a guess? Whatever. So this is how you can make your scaffolding sessions have a particular language. Then I can create humor also. Very interesting. If you have a good sense of humor, you can create humor also in your classroom, making the children laugh, smile, understanding, and connecting with you in a better way. Very simple. If they are connected with you, then you are leading to student engagement. If student engagement, we have student motivation. If you have student motivation, ultimately we as educators reaching to the student achievement. Very simple. And of course, my language should be praise and encouragement only. Yes, they are with us for the whole, say suppose 6 to 7 hours. So praise is something which everyone is looking forward. Even I as a person look forward for the praise and encouragement only. Even you are the one who is looking for the same. So why not giving? It is very important. So yes, praise and encouragement definitely required, and it is coming under the scaffolding language. Now here in this model, I can see 3 different zones. Very simple. And this big zone is the one where you can't do that. Very simple. So this is the big zone where I cannot do. So why we are not understanding that, the child is not able to do, that is the big zone. It is a ZPD model, which is showing that this is the zone where I can't do. Here, things you can do with a bit of help. So blue zone is slightly smaller and saying that I can do, but I will do with the help. Very simple. And this is the zone which is saying that I can do by my own. When the model is also saying that, number of children are in this black zone, or you can say the green color one. So why we are not accepting this thing? Why we are saying that the child is not understanding? Why we are not accepting it? We should accept it. Definitely, the model is also saying that, it is not possible for every child to, go for that understanding in one go only. So they are in this green zone. We are making them to reach the blue zone with the help. And ultimately, when one time I will help my child, two time I will help my child, then definitely they will reach to the orange zone. So when entering into the classroom, take every child to be in this zone. Very simple. Gradually make them to reach here and then ultimately make them to reach here to overcome your whole learning objective. Very simple. So when the research is saying the same thing, then we should understand it. Yes, it is the correct thing which we face and in, practically we see in the classroom. So we need to have the recall. That is what your Bloom's taxonomy is saying. Do maximum recall. Maximum recall will make your child relate with the previous one because we all are humans. Very simple. Now your scaffolding is again saying my teacher is my model. Great. If my teacher is my model and my teacher is my guide, then gradually the student will reach the independent learning. And that is what the start and finish of the scaffolding. Very simple. So you are the one who is the model, you are the one who is the guide, making the child reach each and every stage. This girl was lagging behind, this boy reached first. It is not necessary that the girl will reach at the same point as the same pace the boy has reached. But yes, definitely the girl will reach in a day or two, or maybe after a week. So that is what my scaffolding is saying in very simple words. Let's move on to the next one. Now this is little critical. Let's put some light on it. Providing the procedural scaffolding. If I'm saying procedural means it is following any process. One process is there, procedure is there, and according to this procedure, I am slowly and gradually reaching the objective. Very simple. So here, teacher-centered mini lecture. Yes, I need to give little bit instructions in the beginning. Then assistance. Definitely, I'm like acting as a model. I told you in my previous slide, teacher is a model, teacher is a guide. And now teacher is giving liberty. How teacher is giving liberty? Because the teacher is doing peer assisted learning. The teacher has, make the groups in the classroom. Okay, these 5 children in one group, next 5 in one group. Now do this. I have given you a little bit instruction. Let's explore, dear children. What is the big deal if they do wrong? What is the big deal if they, reach 1 to 5 or 5 to 1 or, 1 to 3? At least 1 to 3 they will reach. So what is the big deal? Let them explore first. And then student center, you need to apply those strategies and you need to give that much space, doing different scaffold. Yes, peer learning is really very effective. This is something you are correct, ma'am. Yes. So here procedure should be followed. Directly here, I should not go for any application or practice like that. No. First of all, I should start my mini lecture with certain humor and, number of starter sentences, making the class warm up and, everyone is excited, grabbing everyone's attention. Children are now engaged, completely settled down, everything. And then I will start with my complete scaffolding. That is what the, fruitful scaffolding session is all about. This I have already discussed. This is the zone of development. This is a research-based model, which is already saying the big zone is can't do. So we should understand it. Yes, if the child is not able to do, it is nothing wrong with it because the big zone is of can't do. The smaller one is of can do with assistance and can do independently. If you see anyone, yes, this is ZPD. Yes, this is ZPD model. So if the child who is able to do independently, hats off for that child. Very good. But I cannot ignore the one who won't be able to do, because the model is also saying the same thing. I need to help the child to reach to that objective, basically. Okay, so it is a complete group. You can, easily, quickly and easily look at this. This is your prior knowledge and this is your final goal. I started from this point, slowly, slowly, slowly. It is just like a groove and I'm coming outward and outward and I'm reaching my final goal. So here, my sub goals are there. Hope you can see this. My sub goals are there. It is not in a one go that I'm quickly reaching the final goal. How it is possible? Even in this 1 hour session, we are not quickly reaching to the objective. We are gradually understanding each and every slide and then reaching the final goal. So that is what in your session as well. Make it in the, split it in sub goals and then gradually, will reach the final goal. This is what your scaffolding learning is saying. And here at different stages, you can put different scaffolds to make the learning reach to its final objective. Very simple and very clear. Okay, now might be the higher grades teachers are looking forward that how am I going to implement it, and how you are saying that, this is meant for the higher grades also. In previous one also I've cleared it. This is something again I want to put some light on. Scaffolding through story and drama. It is not necessary that in maths I cannot do any story and drama. I can create. Very simple. In my Hindi also, I can create a story and drama according to my session, right? So here, why am I doing this? Why am I creating drama and story? Because I am arousing the interest, attention, and curiosity. If I am arousing the interest of whom? My student, they're grabbing their attention, increasing their curiosity, then half of my work is already done because I've grabbed their attention. Already they are engaged. Now they are ready to go for the next stages. Very simple. Because if I'm saying, okay, listen to my story, I'm narrating the story, okay, stand up, read these lines, okay, now stop, now I'll explain. This is the pattern which we were following, although, but not working every time. Here, we need to put something, some elements, interesting elements, grabbing their attention, increasing their curiosity, using new vocabulary words, relating with the previous memory, engaging in the story. And like say, then when you make a whole movie of that particular session, then gradually you will also feel, oh my God, it was so easy for me to go for such sessions. So yes, in higher grades, it's very important to, grab the attention of the children. They are in that age milestone where we need to have the language which is not too much on the harsh side, not too much, just, moving beyond that, thin line. So we need to take care of that. So that is what making the session engaged one is, solving all your such student engagement problems as well. Okay, one very beautiful picture which is showing scaffolding is going on in the classroom. So here what I have done, I have just, given a content in the classroom that, okay, this is something which I have done for my, say, suppose Hindi period. So in my Hindi period, what I have done, I put number of flashcards or any written cards on the, table of each and every child, and I just left them. And I said, okay, whatever you understand, just build something out of it. But I've already given a brief introduction, and I've already taken the understanding of their previous knowledge in my 5 to 6 minutes discussion prior this activity. Very simple. So when I have done this thing, In that case, they understand that teacher has given me these flashcards and now I have to build a story or I have to build a content, whatever. Maybe the flashcards are same. Maybe the flashcards are in a sequence to reach the final objective. Maybe they are on the basis of the differential learning. That is depending upon you. That is your own complete independence, how you are going to do that scaffolding in the classroom, right? So the idea is here I am leaving the children with a doubt in the mind and I am making the children explore that doubt, reaching to that particular objective of that classroom. Maybe that is a story of an ant or a grasshopper. I've left them with those flashcards with them. Maybe it is a story of Balram Katha, say suppose in Hindi, so they can explore accordingly, right? So this is something which we can do according to different grades in our classroom, making our classroom interesting and making them feel that okay, something new gonna happen today in the classroom. So I believe this is in a brief, it is clear to everyone that for efficient learning, we need to implement different approaches. Number of approaches, number of models are there on the basis of which we, go for learning in the classroom. So try to be a very versatile, educator in the classroom. When you are entering into a classroom and the child is relating with you is the beauty of our profession, and that is what we should do in the classroom to make the learning efficient. So this is all about today. The previous recorded sessions are already there on the channel. You can go for that and you can see. And if any doubt, kindly come up in the front and we can talk about if you have any doubts as well. Anyone? So thank you so much for your contribution in the chat box as well, replying for number of questions. Yes, definitely. Okay, I got it from Anjali. I've done this peer learning in my class and the students feel very happy as they are comfortable, definitely. And when we are doing such peer learning in the classroom, when we are making them to understand the importance of teamwork, because nowadays children they feel as if they are complete in themselves, they feel as if. So when they are doing that teamwork, they understand the need of time, that yes, teamwork is something where I have to understand the need of my colleague as well, the my peer as well, and I have to cooperate with them. When I say peer learning, it is full of number of sub skills which are making them understand that yes, teamwork is also something which is important. How is differentiation different from scaffolding? Very interesting question. Differentiation means doing the same topic using different attributes. I'm doing letter A, say suppose, very simple example, if I'm doing letter A, I'm doing it using different attributes at the same time in the classroom in different groups. Say suppose one group is making the formation of letter A, one group is circling letter A, one group is pasting the pictures which are starting from letter A. So that is called differential learning. But scaffolding, ma'am, scaffolding is an approach where you are helping the children basically. It is not differential learning. Scaffolding is to understand, first of all. I told you it is you who are a temporary guide and you are extending your understanding for the children that yes, this is required to make the lowermost child to reach the objective. That is what scaffolding. Scaffolding is nothing but the steps of the ladder. Differential learning means a very different. Everyone is doing the work. Very simple. There, everyone is on the single page. Here in scaffolding, I am finding it out who is on which page, and then I am motivating the children to reach the next and the topmost page. That is something very important. Any other question? Okay, can you share your YouTube channel information to see a session? Yes, ma'am, I'm typing it in the, I'm typing the link. All the previous sessions, which are organized under AI, EF, and other bodies as well, they are there on this channel. You can go and have a check out. Here it is. It's for everyone. Okay, so thank you so much for giving your time and understanding this approach. I hope it is clear to you in this brief 1 hour. And bye bye and take care.